So it's been another 2 weeks, and I gotta tell you guys, every time I change into a new set of trays, I have this guess or this idea of what it's gonna feel like. And it's getting to a point now where I cannot accurately guess what I'm gonna be feeling, which I guess is it makes this last few weeks of this process fun because the last few weeks are where most of the change seems to be taking place. So things that I've noticed that are different on this set compared to previous sets. First of all, what's been similar is the sensation in the front of my top teeth. When I look at my teeth in the mirror, I can see that the top teeth are straighter. There's a tooth that was kind of sticking out, and it wasn't that that tooth was sticking out, it was that the other teeth were kind of angled backwards. But what I have noticed is that my front top teeth have smoothed out in their appearance. The other thing I've noticed is my bottom teeth have a little bit of space in between them, which they mentioned is normal. They mentioned in the first, during the intake and kind of the beginning stages of it, that noticing some gapping in your teeth was normal because they have to space them. Sometimes they have to space them a bit to get them to have room to turn and things like that. So the thing with what was wrong with my front teeth was that, a few of them angled backwards towards the back of my mouth. And so in order to fix that, they have to kind of angle those teeth back forward. It wasn't until this set of trays where it actually felt like that's what was going on there. They've been snug at times, but I can actually feel all of the front teeth are starting to shift forward to bring them even with the rest. So, looking at the slider and kind of seeing where I'm at on these last few weeks, there is a lot of change that's happening over the last, 4 trays. So, when I look at where my teeth are and I can still see, man, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. It's a little daunting to know that all of that work's going to happen, in the next month and a half, 2 months. But it's also very exciting because then, that's kind of we're in the home stretch. So other things I've noticed, I feel like I sound different when I talk. Like my teeth positioning has made my the way I speak a little different. Not bad, so to say, but just I feel like my S's sound different, almost like a permanent change to the way that the way I enunciate things. And especially knowing that I've got more change coming, it makes me curious as to if that feeling of kind of odd when I say certain letters, that odd feeling will be permanent and will stick around. So I guess we'll see in about 2 months. The discomfort, it continues. At this point, I've resigned myself to the idea that this thing is just going to be uncomfortable for the next couple of trays, all the way through the end. There's been, it's kind of like working out, right? If you work out, it doesn't get easier, you get better, right? So it's never easy. It may appear easier, but to others, but it's still a challenge no matter how good you get at certain things. You just push yourself harder. So with this, knowing these last few weeks of some pretty big change, I don't expect it to feel less uncomfortable for the rest of the program. So nothing major other than that new feeling of changing the front and the intensity of that change there being greater than in the past. But we've only got, I think, 4 more trays. I think this one we just put in, if I remember off the top of my head, I think it's 14. So 15, 16, 17, and then 18 is the retainers. That's the last one. So let's check out the before and after pictures so you guys can see kind of what I was talking about with some of that gapping in the bottom. We'll check out that slider, and we'll get you an update in 2 more weeks. We're almost done. Don't forget, if you are interested in Candid Co, use the code CheerDoc25 at checkout and get 25% off of your impression kit, which is the kit you use to get started. Amazing deal. So let's check out those updates, and we'll see you again in 2 more weeks.